undesirable pregnancy, HIV or AIDS, sexual infections, misery, blame, misfortune of a future, and various regrets.
All of this are the comes about of premarital sex on such a youthful age due to interest or careless choice.
Premarital sex has been an issue to the world. It has been an enormous effect to society, to individuals, to our youthful generation. It's the act of sexual intimacy between two individuals who weren't in marriage. My evidences for the claim on why premarital sex is awful is since it can cause the spreading of sexual diseases, HIV, AIDS, STI, through sexual intercourse can imperil the life of numerous, such as the expanding chance of passing and transmission of infections to one another.
According to the World Health Organization, more than 1 million sexually transmitted infections, or known as STI, are acquired each day globally. Every year, an estimated 374 million people become infected with one of the four treatable sexually transmitted infections: chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, or trichomoniasis. More than 500 million people ranging from ages 15 to 49 are believed to have genital herpes simplex virus, or known as HSV or herpes. According to a professional source, individuals ages from 15 to 20 are most likely to get infected by an STI, or known as sexually transmitted infections, proving the point that younger people tend to have the chances to get infected of HIV or AIDS or STD.
Evidence too, it can cause an undesirable pregnancy, which at the point leads to an increment of the populace of a country. Undesirable pregnancy can influence the relationship of the child and to her own mother. In most cases, the mother will be depressed and express her own outrage on her own child, causing the child to address their own existence and their love for their mother.
According to the United Nations Population Fund's 2022 State of World Population Report, 36 out of every Filipino girls aged 15 to 19 had given birth between 2004 and 2020.
Evidence 3. Finally, is a taboo to religions, particularly in Christianity. It has been seen as a sin as they continuously accept that sex should be done with cherish and respect. Sexual activities should be engaged when you are a grown-up, where you will be able to completely understand its results to you, an individual, and can appropriately handle a colossal duty.
Religion and cultural traditions forbid having sexual acts before marriage, and it's heavily implied on the women in most parts of the world. In China and South Korea, they would base a person's commitment on their purity, as both nations set their values on family importance. As they all believe doing sexual acts with your partner should be done with devotion, as it is viewed as a sacred kinship between two partners, not to satisfy the lustful tendencies of an individual.
Premarital sex has been frowned upon in society because it causes a negative impact on society itself. It will lead you to problems that will take a toll on your social life, mental capabilities, and physical. It leads to reckless impacts that can not only harm yourself but others as well. I recommend young people to wait patiently for their time, as I believe God will always find a way for us to find our true love in the future for the betterment of society and our own education.
Bilang isang kabataan, paano mo mahihikayat ang iyong kapwa kabataan na igalang ang kanilang dignidad at sexualidad sa modernong panahon? Magbigay ng isang konkretong pahayag. My answer for that question is, promoting a culture that respects dignity and sexuality in contemporary times among young people can be done by learning and making known the significance of these areas, talking openly about limits, consent, and good relationship with others, fostering self-esteem while setting our individual limits, demanding for respect towards other individuals besides stressing on the need for consent, surrounding ourselves with supportive friends, as well as encouraging them to seek help whenever necessary. By living according to such principles or code of conduct, we will not only foster an atmosphere where all people feel valued, but also contribute towards creating a more enlightened society for today's youngsters who are tomorrow's leaders.